Rockstar has finally done it. They've announced the big summer update for GTA Online, and it's called Money Fronts. This one is going to be all about expanding your criminal empire in a whole new way. We've got different passive income sources, money laundering operations, and overall, we're going to be turning our legit businesses into high-level operations that are going to further boost our other businesses that we already own in-game. We're getting new dispatch work, some new fresh missions here, a bunch of vehicles, including a police bike, supercars, various other vehicles, and overall some long overdue quality of life changes that's going to make grinding in the game way easier. And at least just reading my first impressions of this going through, we're kind of going to read it first time for you. I just woke up here, so excuse me if my voice sounds a little bit rough, but we're going to get started with the newswire, and then we'll talk about everything and basically summarize it at the end if you just want the Cliffs Notes. So jumping in, GTA Online Money Fronts coming June the 17th. Expand and connect your criminal network in the new GTA Online update. Take control of San Andreas' biggest money laundering operation and clean up your criminal empire's bottom line in money fronts. The latest GTA Online update arriving on June the 17th. Acquire iconic local businesses and use them to route earnings through a sophisticated and interconnected operation while hiding it from prying eyes. With the help of long-standing associate Martin Madrazo, you'll connect new advisors who will help you accumulate new business ventures and launder your dirty money while also infusing your accounts with legitimate income. With some creative bookkeeping and a little elbow grease, you'll end up further enriched and the tax man will be none the wiser. Don't we love that? Tax avoidance. Now, working at the car wash. The famed hands-on car wash in Strawberry is your entry point and the perfect vintage facade to conceal your illegal activities. This low-profile and cash-intensive business is prosperous enough without alerting the authorities, and it serves as the heart of your new money laundering operation. Owning the car wash will pull in passive income from your established criminal network and allow you to expand your holdings to include the Smoke on the Water dispensary and Higgins Heli Tours, supplemental fronts each with their own above and below board operations. These properties will also boost your earnings for your grass farm and your air freight cargo respectively, which is awesome to hear. Now, your illegal dealings through any of these establishments will attract attention and generate heat. If it gets too high, you'll need to lose that attention by playing the role of local business owner and managing the legitimate side of your operations to continue collecting passive income. Money Fronts will also introduce a range of new vehicles to GTA. This is something everyone's interested in, including rides like the Karen Everin RS, that's awesome, and the Woodlander SUVs, the classy Tampa GT muscle car, and law enforcement enthusiasts can take on more dispatch work on the new Western police bike. So the police bike is finally coming to the game, and that is coming bundled with the special summer highway patrol outfit to match. I know players have really been looking forward to those police outfits, and it seems like we're getting our first one with the release of the DLC. Now, in addition to this, we have new experience improvements, GTA Plus member benefits, and more. Money Fronts is also rolling out a collection of gameplay updates and changes, including adding 50 missile lock-on jammer capability vehicles, making several cutscenes unskippable on mission replays. This better include the Dr. Dre contract, please, and also doubling all sources of arena points. So Arena Wars is going to be just double XP and RP permanently, or double AP, I should say. Additional improvements include delaying the global signal timer for cell missions and public sessions and disabling the Boxville van delivery vehicle from biker cell missions. I think this is a really good trade-off. I think the player base, ever since Rockstar increased the cell mission timer last year with bottom dollar bounties, players were like, thanks, but we don't want to sell 55 vehicles every time. We just want one sale mission. We don't mind the timer being short like it was. Just give us one vehicle and definitely not the Boxville. And I think removing the Boxville will help. I still would have rathered one delivery vehicle overall and not leaving the rest of our cargo behind at our business. But I think just removing the Boxville entirely is a nice trade-off. Now, GTA Plus members will also enjoy early access to the new overflawed Suzume supercar, the privilege of a second daily spin out of the Lucky Wheel inside of the Diamond Casino and Resort. That's crazy. You can get 2 daily spins now as a GTA Plus member? Wow, that's pretty interesting. And also just stand by because it's coming June the 17th on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC, and we'll probably have more information and a trailer later on this week. So we have a lot of stuff to digest. Obviously, the Boxville getting removed from biker cell missions is huge. We're getting the start of the police outfit, DLC outfits releasing. We're getting more dispatch work. We're getting the police bike. But I think this is going to be pretty cool. The hands-on car wash in Strawberry, I like how that's going to be our main hub here. I like how Rockstar stressed that it was cash intensive and it's a passive income generator. That's going to hide our criminal activity. I'm kind of thinking of that as more of like the nightclub or the agency in a sense, you know, passive money that builds over time, but with a risk reward mechanic that's going to be tied to our heat. Going to be different from the wanted system. I don't know how that's going to necessarily work. You know, what the meter is, we're going to need to understand and learn about that as we go. But smoke on the water on Vespucci Beach, you know, the cannabis dispensary, that's going to be pretty cool. Boosted grass farm profits, great synergy if you're already running that MC business. We have Higgins helicopter tours, that's going to boost our air freight cargo earnings. That's going to pair nicely with our hangar business. Super excited for that. Like I said, we're getting that Western police bike. That's going to be a new vehicle that's going to be exclusive to the dispatch work missions. We're just releasing, we can use it on those missions with the summer highway patrol outfit. And I guess that makes sense because we're not going to get the winter ones until next year, maybe. But, you know, just further hints at even more roleplay focused police missions. And then all the new vehicles. The Karen Everin RS, that's going to be likely a very fast off-road pickup, probably like a super tuned version. I have no idea. Woodlander SUVs, that's a plural that they say, you know, might be a class like Imanitech SUVs or just a new vehicle brand coming to the game. The classy Tampa GT, it's a muscle variant. We're going to get some new customization, obviously. And then that overflawed Suzume or Suzume that Rockstar teased at the end. GTA Plus gets early access to it. It's a supercar with red underglow and a pearlescent finish, at least according to the newswire. You could actually see it right there. It does look quite awesome. So we have a bunch of vehicles, but expect, you know, probably the standard usual 10 to 15 new vehicles in total. That's been Rockstar's pattern for recent updates. Drip feed releases over the next 8-10 weeks. They probably will extend it out. You know, maybe we'll only get like one DLC vehicle each month, as they usually do. This one seems to be release heavy with the cars, and then the drip feed may be lighter, but we'll have to see. Other experience improvements that were sticking out to me that I think are absolutely huge: the missile lock-on jammer on 50 vehicles, the skippable cutscenes on mission replays. That's going to affect heists, contract missions, specifically Dr. Dre, arena points being doubled across all events and rewards, the cell mission buffs. So the Boxville van, like I said, getting removed. No more terrible slow deliveries for your MC business, but also the global signal timer getting delayed. That's going to give you a head start before you get revealed in public session. So you can use that, and then you'll still have the ability to pop Ghost Org, and you'll be good to go. So these changes are going to make public lobby sale missions and grinding much more viable. Rockstar is making it easier and less frustrating to make money, and that definitely aligns perfectly with the theme of money fronts. And yeah, again, just to go over those cool screenshots, you know, you have the 3 GTA Online characters, they're on a truck, they're firing at some pursuers, probably some mission involving our laundered money or supplies between the fronts. With Higgins Helitours and Smoke on the Water, they're just teasing the 2 main expansion businesses, and then we get that overflawed Suzume shot. Nice little virtual teaser there. Like I said, the red underglow, pearlescent paint, probably a wide body kit or something like that. And I would assume, since it is the GTA Plus one, it has to feature HSW or Imanitech or something at the very minimum right there. But this DLC definitely seems larger than Bottom Dollar Bounties, larger than San Andreas Mercenaries. It seems like it's more in line with something like Agents of Sabotage, or not Agents of Sabotage, excuse me, maybe Criminal Enterprises, where we just got updated businesses. And also, I mean, that one didn't feature new ones like this, but in terms of like the new aspect of it, it could be Bottom Dollar Bounty size, where there's just, you know, several bits of content to enjoy for the next week or so. Maybe players will get bored really fast. I'm just looking forward to have some revamped other content in this game besides the new stuff. I think more stuff in the game needs it. I'm excited for this. So that is everything coming to GTA Online with Money Fronts. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're going to be covering that more this week when we get the trailer, do a trailer breakdown, things like that. There's a lot to enjoy, a lot of big changes to talk about and kind of go over in future videos, but also drop a like if you guys found this video enjoyable, informational. Check out my twitch.tv/hazardous HDTV live streams for daily GTA Online live streams. Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.